Why don't you go ahead and grab the props out of there? And come here. All right, here we go. We missed you guys a lot. It was hard not to come in here every week and say hi. All right. Got it all? Isn't Patrick so strong? He could play Samson this morning. All right. Ready?
So?
Okay, here goes. Today's story is about the strongest man in the world. Our story is also about the weakest man in the world. Both men are named Samson.
Wait, Simpson?
No, Samson.
Samson? Like the tablet?
No, Samson like in the Bible.
Oh, Samson! Why didn't you just say so?
All right, well, we need a strong man up here. All right, come on up. All right, there we go. Oh, man, you look buff. All right, sing your song. There we go. All right, before he wears himself out. Let's hear it for strongman Samson. All right, now, Samson, go stand over there a little bit. Now we need an angel and Samson's parents. All right, Miss Vicki, pick us out an angel and mom and dad.
Okay. All right, let's see. Angel, Dad, and Mom.
All right. Angel, Dad, and Mom, come over here on this side of the stage.
Hi, Mom.
And you guys. Pop guy. All right, here we go. There we go. Before Samson was even born, God had an amazing plan. An angel appeared to Samson's parents and told them, who's the angel? So you're going to repeat after me. Mom and Dad, you really should be standing next to each other. So let's have you, yeah, okay. An angel, yeah, why don't you stand here? Just make sure your faces are to the audience. There we go. All right, angel, you will have a son.
You will have a son.
He will be set apart to God all his life.
He will be set upon God all his life.
He must never drink grape juice
He may never drink grape juice
or eat anything unclean.
or eat anything unclean.
And he must never cut his hair.
He must never cut his hair.
Your son will begin to deliver
Your son will begin to deliver
the Israelites
the Israelites
from the cruel Philistines.
from the cruel Philistines.
Very good. All right, thank you, Angel. Go ahead and have a seat. Okay, Mom and Dad, stay there. A while later, the baby was born, and his mother named him Samson.
Oh, wait, Simpson?
No, Samson, not this again.
I'm just kidding.
All right. As he grew up, the Lord blessed him, and the Spirit of the Lord began to work in his life. His hair became long. Yes, go find the wig and put it on. Oh, it's going to look so beautiful. His hair became long. Well, I'm sorry that I only have gray, because we used it for Moses, so I only have the gray hair, sorry. Yeah. So, his hair became long, and he grew...
It smells like soap.
that it?
Yeah.
Does that work? Okay, just hold your head still now. There's a tag. You know, tags usually go in the back. Ah, here we go. I found the bangs, guys. Ah, turn around. All right, well, we'll just do the best we can. Okay, his hair grew long, and he became very, very, very strong. There we go. Now, when Samson was a man, he saw a beautiful Philistine woman that he wanted to marry. Samson, come over here by your parents.
Hey, Mom.
Hold on, you need the microphone. Can you grab the microphone, please? Oh, he can't even see. Will you go get the microphone for him, Dad?
Yeah, I can't see.
Okay, give it to Samson. Samson told his parents, "Get her for me. I want to marry her."
It isn't on.
Now try.
No, somebody may have turned it off.
No. No, hold your head up. There we go. Okay. Now say it.
Testing.
There we go.
Hey, Ma, I want that. I want, what am I supposed to say?
That wasn't it. Get her for me. I want to marry her.
Hey, Ma, get her for me. I want to marry her. Like her Lord.
His parents said, give them the microphone. Can't we find you a wife among the Israelites?
Can't we find you a wife among the Israelites?
Give it to Dad now. She is a Philistine.
He is a Pharisee.
They aren't God's people.
He is God's people.
All right, give it to Samson. But Samson says, quit scratching on stage. But Samson said, get her for me. She's the right one for me.
Get her for me. She is the right one for me.
All right, so Samson and his parents went to Timnah. Let me have the mic for a minute, please. Thank you. Samson and his parents went to Timnah to meet this woman. As they approached the vineyards of Timnah, Samson heard a noise in the distance. Samson, hey, pay attention. Samson heard a noise in the distance. When he went to check it out, that way. A light, not that far. Stop. Okay, when he went to check it out, a lion came roaring toward him. Look down. Okay. Then the Spirit of the Lord came on Samson with power. He tore the lion apart, but not really, with his bare hands. He wrestled with the stuffed lion. And killed it. We need the lion back. He needs to make another appearance. Okay, Samson, just lay the lion down over there, please. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. So he tore the lion apart with his bare. Wait, you already did that? It took no effort at all, and you know he was feeling strong and proud. There you go. But he didn't tell his parents what happened. They went on to Timnah, where Samson talked to the young lady and decided she really was the one for him. And I'm kind of wondering if he washed his hands after he slaughtered that lion. I don't know.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. All right. So sometime later, Samson and his parents were going back to Timnah. Samson, come over here with your parents. So he could get married. He turned off the road to look at the lion's dead body. Do we have the sound of bees? Let's hear you make bee sounds. Okay, so lots of bees and some honey were in the carcass of the lion. He dug the honey out with his bare hands, and he ate it as he walked along. Now, he caught up with his parents again, and he gave them some honey. They ate it too. But he didn't tell them that it came from the body of a dead lion. Parents, what do you have to say about that? Ew. Yeah. Oh, here. Ew. All right. Thank you, parents. Go ahead and have a seat. Now, we need a beautiful Philistine woman. Well, you volunteered. All right. At the wedding feast, the people gave Samson, you can stand a little bit closer. Actually, I would like both of you to go stand and go. Act like you like each other. Okay, here we go. At the wedding feast, the people gave Samson 30 companions. All right, we need some boys up here.
Every boy, come on up here. You're my companions.
Well, you can have some girls too. We don't have, if you come on up. Okay. All right, there's our companions. Now, it was tradition to listen. Hey, guys, make sure you're facing the camera. See the camera over there? Wave at the camera. It's straight back. Okay. There we go. So you gotta be part of the wedding party. So move back a little bit. Keep your faces to the audience. There you go. All right. At the wedding feast, the people gave Samson 30 companions. It was tradition to give the 30, guy friends, a riddle. So Samson? Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, with that hair, you just look like the girls. So Samson told the guys, the wedding feast lasts 7 days.
The wedding feast lasts 7 days.
You have that long to come up with the answer.
You have that long to come up with the answer. Good luck.
If you don't figure it out,
If you don't figure it out,
you owe me 30 sets of fancy clothes.
you owe me 30 sets of fancy robes. Clothes.
If you do guess correctly,
If you do guess correctly,
I will give you 30 sets of fancy clothes.
I will give you 30 sets of fancy robes. Clothes.
All right. So, Samson and Mrs. Samson, go over to stage left. That way. Okay. You companions over here. For 3 days, they fought and fought and fought.
Teresa, you didn't give them the riddle.
We didn't give you the riddle. No, wait.
Rather important.
Oh,
Missed it.
all right, Samson. Is that on?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. It is.
Here's the riddle.
I'm not going to turn it on if you keep tapping it.
Okay.
Quit tapping it.
Quit tapping the mic. Okay. All right, here's the riddle. Out of the eater came something to eat.
Out of the eater came something to eat.
Out of the strong came something sweet.
Out of the strong came something sweet.
All right, so for 3 days they thought and thought and thought, but faced the camera, but couldn't come up with the answer. So they sent for Samson's wife, Mrs. Samson. Guys, call Mrs. Samson over.
Mrs. Samson.
I know it's hard being away from your groom. But come over here. No, over here. Come over here. So you can face them and still face the camera. There we go. All right, so all of you together are going to say, Mrs. Samson,
Mrs. Samson.
get your husband to explain the riddle for us.
Get your husband to explain the riddle for us.
If you don't,
If you don't,
we'll burn up your house and everything you have.
we'll burn up your house and everything you have.
So Mrs. Samson went to Samson and yelled at him and cried. Turn around, or face Mr. Samson. There we go. You hate me.
You hate me.
Oh, sound matter. You hate me.
Say it loud.
Say it louder. You hate me.
You hate me.
You don't really love me.
You don't really love me.
You have given my people a riddle,
You have given my people a riddle,
but you haven't told me the answer.
but you haven't told me the answer.
So Samson told her, I haven't even explained it to my father or mother.
I haven't even explained it to my father or mother.
So why should I explain it to you?
So why should I explain it to you?
So Mrs. S cried during the whole party. Let's hear you cry.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded like a sick sheep or something. Cry. Loud sobs. Can you help her out?
More sad.
Never mind. All right. So you got to keep crying because you're crying through the whole party. All right. She cried for several days. Finally, Samson got tired of her yelling and crying and gave her the answer.
Fine, here's the answer.
So then, sorry, you're not really giving her the answer. So then, she came back to the party over here, and she explained the riddle to the men. Yes, just pretend. There you go. Before sunset on the 7th day, the men spoke to Samson. Now, let me have this. You go back over to Samson so he doesn't know you were in on this. Just hold that, okay? All right. Before sunset on the 7th day, the men spoke to Samson. Turn and face Samson. We know the answer.
We know the answer.
Louder. We know the answer.
Answer.
What is sweeter than honey?
What is sweeter than honey?
What is stronger than a lion?
What is stronger than a lion?
Samson became very angry. He needs a microphone. He yelled, "You cheated!"
You cheated!
So, Samson was mad. All right, companions, back up just a little bit. Back up. Okay, Samson was mad. He went out and used the strength that God gave him to kill 30 men. So just kind of sword fight and pretend. No, you're not killing them. All right. Okay, he killed 30 men. He stole their clothes and gave the clothes to the 30 companions who answered the riddle. The 30 companions then got mad at Samson and took his wife away from him. All right, companions, take his wife away, and you guys can all go sit down. Mrs. Sampson, go with them. All right, thank you guys. Have a seat. Yay. Okay. We don't need the lion or the honey anymore. I think they're dead. You still need the wig. Quit complaining. Come over here. A little more center. That's good. Okay. That's good. Stay there. All right. Samson got so mad when they took away his wife. He went out, and sorry, I don't have props for this part. He went out and caught 300 foxes and tied them together by twos.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
That's why we don't have props. He set their tails on fire and let them loose in the grain fields that belonged to the Philistines. He burned up the grain fields, the vineyards, and all of their olive trees. Samson, face the audience.
Sorry, my pants were falling off.
Your pants? Oh, your pecs. All right. Now the Philistines came after Samson. All right, Philistines, back up here. Now we just need some Philistines. If you haven't been up already and you want to come up now. Philistines? Okay, let's have some more Philistines. All right, come on up. Now the Philistines came after Samson. No, just stand there and let him catch you. All right, here we go. They caught him and tied him up with ropes. Prop guy, where are the ropes? Careful. All right. Now the Philistines. Yes, they came after Samson. They caught him and tied him up with ropes. But wait a minute. Hey. Philistines, listen up. You can't tie him too tight in this part of the story. All right. God's strength came on Samson, and he was so strong, he broke the ropes. He picked up the jawbone of a donkey. There's your jawbone. Pick it up. He swung it around, facing the audience, kind of. And he killed 1,000 men with it. Okay, guys, die. Everybody die. You got killed. Samson, face the camera, please. All right, and then he sang a song. He needs a microphone. Okay, I'm going to give you the words. You get to make up your own tune. Hey, you guys are dead. Be still. Samson? Okay, here's your song. I'm going to give you the words. Look at me. You can just make up the tune. All right. By using a donkey's jawbone,
I'm using a donkey jawbone.
I've made them look like donkeys.
I made them look like donkeys.
By using a donkey's jawbone,
By using a donkey's jawbone,
I killed 1,000 men.
I killed 1,000 men. Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, dead guys, get up. Okay, prop guy. Just he's fine. Prop guy. Okay, we don't need these anymore. All right, so next act. Sometime later, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah. We need.
One in the glasses. Not that one.
You don't get to pick. Okay, somebody pick a Delilah.
Okay.
Vicky.
Yes. Miss Hannah.
Now, how do you know she's not the other woman? You don't face him.
It's a twin.
All right.
They're twins.
So sometime later, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah. She was not an Israelite. She did not love God. All right. Now, Samson, quit playing with your hair. Move over that way. Delilah, you're over here. I need the Philistines back up here. Yeah, there you go again. All right. So the rulers of the Philistines went to her and told her, you got to speak loudly, we will give you lots of money.
We will give you lots of money
If you will find out where he gets his strength.
if you find out where he gets his strength.
Delilah spoke to Samson. We need a microphone over here? Okay, you guys stay over here. Delilah and Samson, you're over there. Delilah spoke to Samson. Tell me your secret, dear.
Tell me your secret.
Dear. Honey?
Easton.
Sweet pea.
Samson. Whatever your name is.
Okay. Why are you such a strong, handsome man?
Why are you such a strong man?
Handsome?
Strong, handsome man.
Samson knew he would be a fool to tell her that God gave him strength in his long hair, so 3 times he told her lies like this. Samson, tie me up with a new rope,
Tie me up with a new rope.
then I will be as weak as any other man.
Then I will be as weak as any other man.
So while he was asleep, lay down. The Philistines hid in his house, you're fine where you are, waiting to capture him. Delilah tied him up with the rope.
Okay, tie him up.
No, you tied him up. Just throw it on him. That works. She tied him up with the rope and she yelled to him. Delilah yelled to him, Samson, the Philistines are attacking you.
Samson, the Philistines are attacking
Wait,
you.
Philistines, come back, Philistines. Wait, Philistines, wait, come back. Back up. All right, you don't really get to attack him. Not yet. Okay, so she yelled, Samson, the Philistines are attacking you.
Samson, the Philistines are attacking you.
Samson jumped up and snapped the rope. So the Philistines didn't learn his secret. So you stay hiding. Delilah yelled at him, you lied to me.
You lied to me.
Now, 3 times you made me look stupid.
3 times you've made me look so stupid.
Now, tell me truthfully,
Now, tell me truthfully,
handsome man,
No, I cannot say that. Say it.
handsome man,
all right, where do you get your strength?
where do you get your strength?
Well, Delilah pestered him day after day. She nagged him until he was sick and tired of it. And finally, he told her everything.
I'll tell you everything.
Samson said,
I said,
I have never had a haircut.
I have never had a haircut.
That's because I've been a Nazarite since the day I was born.
That's because I've been a Nazarite since the day I was born.
A Nazarite is set apart to God.
A Nazarite is set apart from God.
If you shave my head,
Don't do that.
if you shave my head,
If you shave my head, my strength will go away, and I'll become
as weak as any other man.
as weak as any other man.
So Delilah plagued him this time, and she called to the Philistine leaders. You can just yell, turn around. Samson, stay where you are. Delilah yelled, hey, come back with my reward money.
Give me my reward money. I want it.
All right, so when Samson went to sleep,
Thank you.
the Philistines hid in his house again. You don't get to attack him yet. They hid in his house, waiting to capture him. Delilah called Philistines, over here. Delilah called one of the men over to shave his head.
You come over and shave his head. I don't like him.
Okay, someone,
Yeah.
just take the wig off. Then Delilah yelled at him.
Yay.
Philistines, you gotta wait till I tell you what to do. All right, so Delilah yelled at him, Samson, wake up, the Philistines are attacking you. Is he tied up? Put the ropes on him. Okay, now yell.
Samson, wake up. The Philistines are attacking you.
Can you do a little better there?
Samson, wake up. The Philistines are attacking you. Come
No.
on, like,
No, one more
get
time,
up.
one more time. Samson, go back to sleep. All right, Delilah. Put a little more into it. Yeah.
Samson, wake up. The Philistines are attacking you.
All right, when he woke up, he thought, I'll go out just as before. I'll shake myself free. No, you're just thinking. I'll shake myself free. He didn't know that the Lord left him when his hair was cut. Then the Philistines grabbed hold of him. They poked his eyes out, but not really.
Don't you dare. Don't you guys
They took him down to Gaza. Okay,
Finally, someone gets to attack
bring
him.
him over here. Bring him over here. They took him down to Gaza and put chains around him. Yes, you don't need your strong muscles. Then they made Samson grind grain in prison. All right, so here's what we're going to do.
Present for you.
Philistines, leave the muscles here. Philistines, thank you, very good. Go have a seat. Delilah, I think that we're finished with you too. Bring me the microphone. All right, so Samson. Keep the ropes on. All right. Now, you're grinding grain in prison, so you just kind of walk around in circles with your eyes closed, yes?
Yeah, I plugged out your eyes.
All right. Now, you are grinding grain. This is what he did, and did, and did. Blindfolded, his eyes poked out. Now, poor Samson. He made many unwise choices. He stopped trusting in God and obeying God. For most of his life, Samson, you can stand still now, was the strongest man in the world because God was with him. And now he had become the weakest man in the world, not just physically, but spiritually as well, because he chose to dishonor Almighty God and disobey him. What do you think was going through Samson's mind and heart as he was grinding grain in prison, forever blinded, and the laughing stock of the Philistines? Samson had plenty of time to think about his choices. He had disappointed the Lord God. He was a failure. He had been the ruler of Israel for 20 years, and he had let God's people down. He would not be the one to rescue them. God would never use him to carry out his plan to deliver Israel from the cruel Philistines. Now, just stop a minute. Okay. Pay attention here, because when God has a plan, no one can stop it. And while Samson was in prison, he had lots of time to examine his heart. You're still tied up. And he had lots of time to realize that he sinned against God. But you know, God always forgives us when we ask him to. And after a while, Samson's hair began to grow again. And the muscles. Oh, a while later, the ruler of the Philistines threw a big party. All right, Philistines, let's have you over there, stage left. Now, Samson, go this way. And then we need a servant. Why don't you come up and be a servant? Now, you guys are Philistines. You just be here in prison with us. Okay. So a while later, the rulers of the Philistines threw a big party. They were going to sacrifice to their pagan god Dagon. They were going to celebrate capturing Samson. They said, all of you together, our God has handed our enemy Samson over to us. The people praised their God. And audience, you guys can say this too. Our God has handed our enemy over to us. You guys sound so celebratory. Let's say it a little louder with more enthusiasm. Our God has handed our enemy over to us. Our enemy, Samson, has destroyed our land. He has killed large numbers of our people. Then the people shouted, "Bring Samson out! Bring Samson out! Let him put on a show for us." Hey guys, let's hear ya. Samson, 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 Samson. Okay, so servant. Keep yelling, keep yelling. The servant led Samson. Stop, put the rope down.
It's my chain.
He led Samson to stand near the pillars of the temple, right there in the middle. Samson, face the camera. All right. He stood near the pillars, the ones that hold the ceiling and the roof up. He told the servant, "Put me where I can feel
Put me where I can feel
the main pillars.
the main pillars.
I want to lean against them."
I want to lean against them.
The temple was crowded with men and women, and all of the Philistine rulers were there. About 3,000 men and women were on the roof. They were waiting for Samson to put a show on for them. Then Samson prayed to the Lord. Hold that out. Give that to Samson, please. Lord and King,
Lord and King,
show me that you still care about me.
show me that you still care about me.
God, please make me strong just one more time.
God, just please make me strong one more time.
Let me pay the Philistines back for what they did to my two eyes.
Let me
Pay the Philistines back.
pay the Philistines back for what they did to my two eyes.
Very good. And let me do it with only one blow.
And let me do it with only one blow.
With what?
With only one blow.
All right. Then Samson reached for the two pillars. Put your hair back on.
Sorry.
No, you need your hair. Okay. He reached for the two pillars that held the temple up. He put his right hand on one of them. Right. He put his left hand on the other. And he leaned hard against them, and Samson said, Lord, let me die together with the Philistines.
Let me die together with the Philistines.
Then he pushed with all his might.
Everybody's dead.
All right, the temple came down on the rulers. It fell on all the people who were in it, even Samson. So Samson killed many more Philistines when he died, even than when he lived. Samson, again, having honored the Lord God, was the strongest man in the world. All right. All right, guys, back to your seats.
That's a fun joke I just did.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, thank you, guys.
I would have told you.
So just to finish up here,
That was very sweaty.
this kind of looks like Patrick's bedroom. All right, so just to finish up here. All right, so I want you to answer me this. When you have a situation at home or at school this week, and you're afraid, or you don't know what to do, or maybe you're in trouble, do you want to be weak or strong? All right, and how do you be strong?
By trusting in God.
That's right. You hear Bible stories here in ROC, and your teachers teach you, your parents teach you, so you remember God's word, and he will help you to be strong. All right, now what? Ticket time. You know, we have time for quite a few tickets this morning, I think. All right. We'll do ticket time, and then we'll do